You were on bond for a theft case, and now you picked up another theft case. You now stand charged yet again with another theft. You're facing another 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On February 7th, 2025, the complainant observed the defendant trying on sunglasses in their store in the Galleria Mall. And after the defendant left the store, the complainant noticed the sunglasses were missing. The complainant then reviewed surveillance in which he was able to see the defendant putting the sunglasses in his front right pocket and leaving the store passing all points of sale. The complainant then flagged down an officer who was able to locate and detain the defendant. The defendant was wearing the sunglasses on his face and admitted to concealing them. The sunglasses were valued at $350.
Mr. Taylor, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I am now revoking your bond on the first case. Goes with you. Unacceptable. We will not continue to give you PR bonds. This is your third one. No more. I will appoint you a lawyer today, but you're staying with me. No going to the Galleria at all. Was the prior theft at the Galleria as well?
It was at a CVS, Your Honor.
Okay. No going to any CVS's, and I don't want you at the Houston Galleria. Do you understand?
Sure.
If I find that you, I don't know if you're going to get out. You get out, you pick up a third case, I'm going to go absolutely nuts on the bond. Do you understand? Goes with you. Good morning, Mr. Guzman.
Morning.
How's jail?
Same as always. Old.
You're here with your lawyer. Your lawyer's on Zoom. I don't know, the TV's not working, but he's here with you. We have appointed Mr. Duong to represent you. You are on probation in this court for driving while intoxicated. Can you just put that right there in front of him, please? Right there. You recognize that?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do probable cause. I'd like to know what happened on so what happened is you're on deferred in this court for the DWI. You picked up a felony possession of a controlled substance. You also picked up an unlawful carrying of a weapon. I have no idea what happened on those cases, so I'm like to hear what happened.
Yes, Judge. On February 11th, 2024, the officer observed a silver Chevy Silverado traveling on the 2400 block of Little York Road in Houston. The officer ran the vehicle and it returned as a white Chevy pickup truck, and the officer knew that the truck in front of him was not white in color. Therefore, the officer initiated a traffic stop. The defendant immediately opened the door and attempted to get out. A high-risk stop was initiated, and the defendant complied with instructions. The defendant was detained, and the officer observed an NL sticker on the vehicle, which the officer knows stands for Mexican State of Nuevo Leon. The officer observed in plain view a glass pipe connected to a plastic bottle from which training experience known to be consistent with drug paraphernalia. The officer located a clear crystal-like substance consistent with meth, and another officer located a handgun behind the passenger seat.
See how the judge focuses on both the drug charge and the gun charge? That combo is a big deal in Texas courts. When weapons and drugs show up together, prosecutors usually push for tougher sentences. What do you think? Should having both automatically mean harsher punishment?
I'm sorry, you picked up with us the unlawful carrying of a weapon. I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. So, John, it looks like felony court is set for the 17th. Do you want to set it perhaps for the day after to see what happens up there?
Sounds good to me, Judge. And then I'll, Mr. Guzman, I'll come by the jail to talk to you further. Okay?
Okay.
I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond on both cases not to drive any vehicle whatsoever for any reason. And they gave you a PR bond on your gun case. I don't know if that was a smart move. You've not made bond on the DWI as it is, so I don't know. We'll see about the PR bond, but do not drive. I don't know if you're going to get out or not. If you do, you will get a GPS monitor because you are a flight risk. I find by clearing evidence that you are a flight risk. As a result, you will get a GPS monitor, and I'm also going to give you a curfew from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Do you understand? You are not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, likewise, you
I
will go
haven't been
back
using.
in.
I haven't. You want a drug test?
Well, I can't while you're in jail.
Okay.
But if you do get out, trust me, Mr. Guzman, you will be tested frequently.
Okay, that's fine with me. I haven't been using drugs.
So what I'd like to do also is do a TRAS to see where we go from here. I don't know, quite frankly, I don't know where we go from here. You're on probation in this court, and I don't know, because what we typically do is we do evaluations to see, because I have clinician on staff to see how we go forward. I know you tell me what, this like little bunnies jumping in the woods, but the fact remains is that you've picked up a new case, you absconded on our case, we had issues with that, now we've got issues here of what happened with these cases, so we will have you evaluated to see how we go forward. And I don't know, they may say residential treatment, they may say outpatient treatment, I have no idea, but that's why I have clinicians on staff, because they are better, they have the tools to tell me how to go forward, because Mr. Guzman, I just don't know you.
I'm just trying to get rid of this stuff and get over with. I don't want to be up in here as much as you want to see me up in here.
So, if you don't mind setting them up for a TRAS, and then we'll go from there. So, John,
The reset date was 3/17, Judge?
no, he's set for February 17th. So next,
Okay, I got you. So he's going
on Monday, he's set for felony court. So I guess we'll do, the next day, and we'll figure out where we go, huh?
Yeah, I'll have to zoom in, Judge, because I'm out for the rest of next week.
Okay, yeah, no issue. No problem. That's why we have it, okay?
So the 18th?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
All right, Judge. Thanks. All right, Guzman, I'll talk to you.
Later. So do you mind those conditions, please? And we'll have him sign it. All right, man.
All right,
Good luck.
thank you, Judge. Have a good weekend, man. Excuse
You
me.
too, man. Happy Valentine's Day.
You too.
So you're charged with terroristic threat. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On August 1st, 2024, the officer was dispatched to a disturbance call, and upon arrival, the complainant and security staff stated that the defendant made threats to kill everyone, broke 2 hospital monitors, and was acting aggressive towards the medical staff. The complainant stated the medical staff became scared since the defendant stated, "I will kill you all." The complainant stated she was scared for her life since she did not know what the defendant would do next at that moment.
That doesn't sound right, because I didn't do that.
I'll give you a lawyer, and we can go through this with the lawyer. So, did he direct it at a person? Is he directing at the entire world? But
The statement was only made that, "I will kill you all." And it says the complainant stated the medical staff became scared, and the statement was that, "I will kill you all." That's all we have from the DIMS, Your Honor. And then furthermore, the complainant did state she was the only one at the hospital at the time of the officer's arrival, since the rest of the medical staff had gone through a shift change and she was the only one there. So it's not exactly clear who was there when the statement was made. He just said, "I will kill you all."
all right, so who's it directed to? Just
I don't even know that.
The DIMS does state that the defendant started to act aggressive towards the medical staff.
and
So
I think that's why she was scared, right?
it appears that it could follow on saying the defendant was, the complainant said she was scared and the medical staff was scared since he stated, "I will kill you all." So it appears that it was directed towards the medical staff as he was acting aggressive towards the medical staff.
That's rough. Curfew and GPS monitoring stacked on top of bond rules. The judge clearly thinks this guy might not show up. Quick question, do you think strict rules like this really keep people in line? Or just set them up to fail?
Because there's just two distinct
Hunch.
sentences, Your Honor, where he acted aggressive towards the medical staff and the complainant stated the medical staff became scared since the defendant stated, "I will kill you all."
I thought he did time for that too.
Mr. Mickish, I'm going to find that there's no probable cause to go forward with your case. But you need to be careful.
Yeah.
Scaring people can kind of hurt them. You know what I mean?
Your Honor, I don't.
Look, don't. Mr. Mickish, patience goes a long way.
Yeah.
You know, when you get upset and when you lose control, that's why we have so many people in jail, because they lose control, they do whatever they want to do, and they don't think, if I do this, what's going to happen? If I say this, what's going to happen? Be careful, all right? All right, just hang tight for me in the back. All right, Ms. Fernandez, you have been given 2 PR bonds, and your case is nearly 250 days old. They are still allowing you to take this plea bargain agreement where if you complete a class, your case will be dismissed. They are giving you only until Monday. So what we will do is we will reset your case until then. If it's not done, we will have to go another route. If you ever miss court again, you will not get any more PR bonds. That will be the 3rd time that you have failed to appear for court, and it will not go well. Do you understand? You have a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with the lawyer, and they can always get a hold of us. But there's no excuse. No tolerance anymore. Okay? Good luck.
Thank you.